The scourge of violence against women and children, particularly an issue around pregnancy.
Indeed, Bongani, highlighting the scourge of violence against women and children, we focus on a case from the Northern Cape. 3 men have appeared in the Taung Magistrates Court on charges of raping and impregnating a 12-year-old girl from Pampierstad. Their first appearance coincides with this young girl's 13th birthday. Our reporter Neria Hlakotsa attended court proceedings and joins us now from Kimberley. Neria, thank you for being with us. Just tell us a bit about the case, the relationship between these 3 men and this girl who is now pregnant.
Good evening to you, Francis. Definitely, this is one of the cases that has left not only the community of Pampierstad, but the whole country in shock. You know, people are wondering how safe are the children in the community. Just to give you the background of the story, this is a 12-year-old. Well, now she's turned 13 today, but when she was 12 years, she found herself in the hands of 3 men. One of the men is 61, the other one is 56, and the other one is 20. As a result, what we know right now is that these men used to groom this little girl. Amongst other things, they would also rape her. Talking to the mother also indicated to us that there were times when one of these men would even fetch the little girl, who's now 13, would fetch the 13-year-old from school and tell her to actually not go home directly, but to come to his house after school. So this was a routine that happened for almost a year. The mother is saying that she even noticed at how the child herself even got her periods or her menstrual cycle, for that matter, earlier than normal. And this is what she's saying, that she thinks the link between the earlier menstrual cycle and the rape you can basically link the two. But what we know now is that these men are not only just foreign people that the community doesn't know, but these men are trusted and well known in this community. The parents were even telling us how the elderly man, the 61-year-old, is a man that knows how to speak to the community. The community trusts this man, and that's why the family is even shocked that he is one of the suspects who could have done this to her 13-year-old, who is now, Francis, as we have mentioned, pregnant. And the family, you must remember, only found out about this rape when they realized that their 13-year-old is actually 2 months pregnant.
Is she going to have to testify?
Well, at this point, we don't know what's going to happen in terms of the case. It still remains unclear, because if you remember, this was the first appearance of the 3 men. And amongst other things that has happened in court was the fact that the magistrate wanted to find out if these 3 men do have legal representative. And they did indicate to the court that at this point they do not have. But the next court appearance, which is next week, they're expected to apply for legal aid. So essentially, this won't be a quick case. And of course, the state on its side will still have to prepare the case to make it a strong case, because you must also remember, let me just draw you back a little. The family also indicated that during this whole crisis from September, that is, they've been trying to go to the police station to lay a case against rape, but it has never happened. The police kept on saying that they will investigate first. So you can see it's been a delay from the side of the state, but now they are acting. So we are seeing that for now it will be further investigations, of course, and the 3 men also will still have to apply for legal aid so that they can also be represented. And then after then they will still apply for bail, and then we can then that's when the trial and the trial dates will be discussed from there.
All right, thank you very much, Neria Hlakotsa. And here, sure, another horror case involving a young girl allegedly raped by 3 men, one as old as 61. Those court proceedings just starting. We take a short break. We'll be back with more.